Okay. So, yesterday we had a hoot and a half with the rolling and all that. And since then, I spent several hours grinding the friend point gacha for EXP so I can get my new servants up to speed. I haven't started the event yet though, so we should probably get around to doing that. I will mention this though, while I was rolling for the friend point gacha yesterday, I got another Angra Manju, and I figured I would throw in a 10 roll right after that, since that's the Angra Manju ritual or whatever. And I ended up getting a second Maonobu. Yay! Oh, I so wish I could get lucky with something I actually want, but I mean, I'll take it. Anyways, let's head in to All Out Nobunaga Assault Kurakura Final Honnoji 2021. Myriad Worlds of Nobunaga the Arca. Prologue. Kurakura Math Class. Sounds good to me. Oh no, there's non-event supports in here. Immediately finds absolutely nothing. As usual with events that give bond bonuses, which is all of them, I will do my absolute damnedest to only stick to servants that actually do give extra bond points. And while I'm at it, since the first quest doesn't have event drops or anything, I'm just going to optimize bond points for now. I'm going to assume I'm going to replace Atalanta Alter with a certain new servant in about 5 minutes. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Arthur C. Clarke. I'm sure many of you have seen this quote before, but I think you could say the opposite is true as well. Any sufficiently advanced magic is indistinguishable from technology. Any sufficiently advanced magic... Yeah, we already had that, thanks. Tonight, I would like you all to join me for a little thought experiment. This is the story of what happened in a certain place where people's dreams came true. Everyone wishes for happiness and grieves their misfortune. Perhaps that is why they inevitably pursue dreams that have no hope of coming true. Much like adding 1 plus 1 and trying to get infinity. I wonder, what will all of you see in this world? What will you learn from it? You want to know who I am? Our show is only just beginning, and already you're trying to spoil the end? Sorry, I'm not much of a comedian. Now then, I will see you all again at my next lecture, once this dream has concluded. Man, I'm glad this Wandering Sea place has its own boiler room. I didn't much care for its gaudy cold interior design at first, but now I wouldn't feel right without it. It's kind of scary what you can get used to given time. Hey, do we have any tangerines? These aren't in season anymore. We had to put away the kotatsu a while ago too. But wait, we've been over this. Only Oki has a kotatsu. Also, are you even sure the room next door is a boiler room? Looks like some sort of shady storage thing to me. You guys built another tea room without asking? I did report this to Sion, but she said she was too busy to do anything about it for the time being. Sounds like she's got her head on good and straight. Right, so I'm going to keep using this room as our base. This really takes me back to when we crashed with the Yagi family. They were so good to us, even when we showed up uninvited. So this is the famous Japanese tea room I've been hearing about. It's a little more ostentatious than I expected, but you've made it work. I'm surprised to see you here, Lee Shuven. Do you come here often? Shuven and I are tea pals. We hang out together in the cafeteria now and then to drink tea and talk turkey. And by turkey I mean tea. So now that we've got our own tea room here, I invited him to come check it out. I'll just help myself to a cup then. I'm glad Ogara isn't here right now. It's kind of tiring how he always tries to pick a fight with you. You mean that young man? I can't think of any reason why he would have an issue with me. But I can tell he has talent. I'll have to give him a sparring session one of these days. By the way, do we have any chilled pickle barrels in the storeroom? I need more than tea to fill me up. Oh come on, do you really think the Atlas Institute would be chilling pickles? Not even Takuan, the Buddhist priest who invented pickled daikon, would expect that. You know, now that you mention it, maybe we should check out that storeroom. Who knows what sort of rare artifacts they keep around here. You might just be too late, Auntie. Little Ogita and Chacha have already been investigating it to see what we could find. Of course there weren't any pickled, chilled or otherwise, but we did find a strange box. And Chacha's intuition is telling Chacha that it contains something good. And that's what I'm talking about. I knew I could count on my niece. As I always say, what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. Once a warlord, always a warlord. Say, where is Alto anyway? Chacha gave her some money to buy ice cream. Chacha always makes sure to reward helpful good little girls. Jeez, as if you weren't already treating her like a child. Come on, Altomi, you're making us both look bad. So, this is the strange box? If it even is a box, now that Chacha thinks about it, little Okita might have said it seemed off to her. Well, there's only one way to find out what's inside. Let's see. How do you open this thing? I've had enough. Take this box. You've offended me for the last time. Please don't fire your gun indoors, Nobunaga. It's still locked. Oh, that's weird. That always works in the animes. Let me try slicing through it in a perfect 45-degree angle. Looks like my katana can't cut it open either. Hello me. No, it seems not even my fist can get through. I'm sorry, I was so taken aback by your barbaric attempts that I froze for a moment. What were you all thinking? Just because you want to open the box doesn't mean anything goes. Sion may be very forgiving, but even she's going to be upset if you break this box you took without asking. I'm getting serious Kura Kura vibes here. Definitely not because the cast is here. Chacha knows what this is. This is one of those things that blows up in your face, like in the animes. I'm not sure if it's intentional, since the plural of anime is obviously anime. So I'm not sure if this is intentional, but I'm rolling with it. Chacha knows what Chacha's talking about. Chacha watches them all the time with little Okita. So ends the wandering sea chapter of our lives. Wait, what am I saying? Somebody chuck it outside. Well, were there any chilled pickles in it or what? Ugh, our vice commander is useless. We don't have time for this crap. Senpai, quick! Take cover over here. No, what? I thought I heard some kind of commotion around here. Perhaps I was mistaken. Far East interior decor, Japan, tea room, hospitality, Oku. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Push those memories down, Godolph. Push them way down. Just so we clear, small animal, you saw nothing here, got that? Good. Now, let's head back to the cafeteria. That roast pork I prepped this morning should be just about done by now. How would you fancy a slice for yourself? Then again, perhaps I shouldn't be teaching a wild animal about the finer points of civilization. Fo! I saw forcing. Teaching a wild animal about civilization, huh? Godolph. This is going to be relevant eventually, isn't it? Senpai? Thank goodness, it looks like you're alright. Where are the others? I'm afraid you're the only one I've found so far. Unfortunately, we can't seem to contact Chaldea, and I have no idea where we are right now. Neither do I. Who this? Oh, did I scare you? Sorry about that. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Oh yes, of course, I'm Naga. On second thought, please call me Yotora. I'm a traveler. I was just trying to find my way out of these mountains when I stumbled across you two. I was hoping you might know the way out yourselves, but it seems we're all in the same boat. What a pity. Yotora? Please correct me if I'm mistaken, but does that mean you're from Japan? Oh, my name is Smash Curilight, and this is... My name's Ringo. We're both from Chaldea. My, you really are polite. It's a pleasure to meet you, Machan Ringo. Chaldea, was it? I don't think I've heard that family name before. Oh, well, Chaldea is... Perhaps you could tell me all about it on the road. Since all three of us are lost, I think it would be best if we travel together, at least for a while. What do you think, Senpai? I know I would feel better if we weren't out here all by ourselves. The more the merrier, right? Wonderful. Then shall we be on our way? Speaking of which way should we go? That's difficult to say since we don't know where we are right now. Well, if we keep following this road, I'm sure we'll run into a village or something eventually. We'll just have to trust that the heavens will guide our way. Yes, I suppose that's true. Okay, let's go, Senpai. Now I see. So you two are both from this Chaldea place. Yes, I'm sorry if I went into excessive detail. It's a very, kura set of circumstances. It sounds like you and your allies have been through quite a lot. I sympathize. I've had my share of people troubles as well. Ah, Senpai, look! I think that's a village up ahead. Does it sound kind of noisy there to you too? This doesn't look good. Oh no! Arrival in enemy territory confirmed. Commencing supply procurement. Please stop. We've had a terrible harvest this year. We don't have anything to spare. Non-combatant resistance detected. Assessment. Threats to operation. Proceeding to eliminate. What's with these things? They won't listen to a word I say. Use of firearms permitted. Destroy all non-supplies. Leave no survivors. Ah, now they're shooting fire? Oh no, the fields! Oh, fields are gonna go up in smoke. Senpai, it looks like the village is under attack. Villaging soldiers. I wonder who those infantrymen swear loyalty to. I've never seen outlaws like this before. We've gotta save him! What do you think you're doing? You can't possibly mean to take on all those soldiers by yourselves, can you? Especially for a bunch of people you've never even met before. We don't need to have met them to tell that they're in trouble. Yes, master. Please hide out here until it's safe, Otora. Let's go, senpai. Stop, please! We'll starve to death without our fields. Eliminate. 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 Ah. Get back. We'll handle this. Who are you guys? Magical energy detected. Assessment. Enemy combatants. Reprioritizing targets. Proceeding to eliminate. Well, that didn't change much. Okay. Armored Warrior Monk. 18? Alright, understandable. Well, let's set up some healthy buffs and all that here, so... Mori's probably gonna kick the bucket immediately, but that's fine. I mean, not really when the enemies all die, but you know. Oh. Well, that didn't take long. Alright. There really are a lot of them. I don't think I can handle them all on my own after all. Commanding officer detected. Proceeding to capture and eliminate. Master, no! Oh no! The weak have been threatened, and I am here to help them. Truly, this is I mean, the heavens at work. Otora? Never could have seen this one coming. I assumed you knew your way around the battlefield, but I never thought you would just charge in head first. Surely you could have tried to locate a weak point in the enemy formation or waited for a better opportunity to strike. You'd both be dead right now if I hadn't been around, you know. You're right. I'm sorry and thank you. Very concise. Even now you're still thanking me? You two are very unusual, aren't you? Yes, I haven't forgotten about you. Just be quiet and stay out of our way for a bit. Alright, first order of business, we send these thugs to Kingdom Come. I'll cut through the ranks while you defend Ringo. Right, get behind me, senpai. Excellent. I'm glad you're so agreeable. Enemy reinforcements detected. Enemy force strength unknown. Querying backup possibilities. What are you talking about? This is a battlefield. If you're going to retreat, then retreat. If you're going to fight, then fight. I don't know which clan you're from, but anyone who would torment civilians like this deserves no mercy. Since Bishop, the heavens can't punish you themselves, I'll have to do it in their stead. Operation aborted. Well, that's disappointing. I thought they would put up a little more fight than that. And then there's the strange armor they're wearing. She took them all out on her own in no time flat. I didn't realize you were a servant too, Otora. Sorry for keeping that from you. I wanted to see what kind of people you were before I said anything. I don't know who you are, but thank you. You saved our lives. Please, pay it no mind. The strong are obligated to protect the weak. Besides, it's these two who really deserve your thanks. I was just following their lead. Yes, we can't thank you two enough either. I've never seen clothes like yours before. Are you travelers? Something like that. So what is this place? Oh, yes, where are my manners? You must be exhausted. Why not stay in our village today? We'd love to have you and you'd be right as rain by tomorrow. That sounds great. Why don't we take him up on his kind offer, Martian Ringo? I second that, senpai. Let's stay here and rest for the night. By the way, you don't seem to have a master, Otora. May I ask why? You're a sharp one, aren't you? No, I've been summoned to this land but don't have a master to call my own. At this rate, it'll probably just be a matter of time until my magical energy runs out and I disappear. I know, maybe there's a reason that we met, and maybe we could form a temporary contract while we're here. Fine with me. Just like that, your ability to roll with the punches always surprises me, senpai, and today is no exception. Then it's settled. Don't worry, I'm at least a little better at fighting than I look. So please rest assured that you're in good hands with Otora.
そうですね。おとらっていうのもなんですし、とりあえずハッカのランサーとでも名乗らせていただきましょう。戦働きにはいささかの自信がありますし。それではしばらくの間よろしくお頼み申します。
It's interesting to once again note the inconsistency between the actual game dialogue and stuff that's outside the game dialogue. Like, the story is specifically just called her Otora, whereas that one is Otora, which is different. Anyways, do I have EXP? Of course I don't. If I'm going to be using Kagetora here, I'm gonna have to hopefully get her all leveled up and all that. Let's hope this is enough. Yeah, sure looks like it. Can't ascend her currently, but that's perfectly fine. Let's quickly up these skill levels. This is... What is this exactly? This is... What's effectiveness and... Star suck? Alright. That'll be fine at 9. More than fine. Alright, she's about as good as I can make her right now. Part 1. Sudden Rise. Chaldea Clan's Ambition. The back row doesn't really matter. Alright, let's start by filling these out. Yeah, let's have her on the front row against those sabers. I see absolutely no reason why this would go poorly. I see. So that's how you two ended up here. Yes, I'm guessing this is some sort of singularity. But without a way of contacting Chaldea, we can't really be sure. I wish I could help, but I'm afraid I'm in much the same boat as you. Food's ready. I'm sorry we can't offer you more, but you're welcome to what we've got. Thank you so much. Would be grateful to accept, right, senpai? So you lost your way, eh? Oh, that's a real shame. This little village of ours is right around the FGO border. FGO? I think that's the old name for a region in Japan. I knew it. No wonder I recognize this place. This area's seen nothing but fighting lately. Our crops had it bad enough with all the fighting going on nearby, even before those soldiers attacked us in broad daylight. Again, I can't thank you enough for helping us out back there. Nothing but fighting. Sir, could you remind me what year it is again? It's the 12th year of Tensho. Why do you ask? The 12th year of Tensho? That's a Japanese era name. I remember seeing it in a book I read at the library once. Let's see, the 12th year of Tensho would correspond to 1584 when Japan was in its warring states period. If I'm not mistaken, I think Nobunaga died about 2 years before this. I see. Wait, Nobunaga? Did you just say Nobunaga died? We have some history of our own with Lady Nobunaga. Well now, that's a surprise. I had no idea you were friends with the Ora family. Yeah, things been real tough everywhere since Lord Nobunaga came back to life at Honnoji. What was that? Ever since the Lord Nobunaga that died at Honnoji came back to life, all the others have been relentless. That's why it's been nothing but war every which way as of late. Does this mean Nobunaga has been occupying Echigo after coming back to life? Yes, that's right. Is this the first you're hearing about it? I never thought things would turn out like this after I died. What about the other daimyo? I'm sure Takeda and Hojo aren't going to take this lying down. Takeda? Hojo? What are you talking about? You know, Takeda from the Kai province and the Odawara Hojo from the Kanto region. Don't be ridiculous, young lady. Everyone knows the daimyo from Kai is one of the Nobunagas. That fool Oda Kipposhi. What happened to Takeda Shingen? I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be dead at this point in time. Anyway, did you hear that, senpai? There's something very strange going on here. In Edo, you've got Kaiser Nobunaga with the Imperial Capital. Huh? Imperial Capital? Kaiser? What in the world are you talking about? In fact, back up. What do you mean one of the Nobunagas? That makes it sound like there's more than one. Then in Tokai you've got the best singer in all the land, Summer Nobunaga. Senpai? What's going on? And in Ovari, you've got the genuine article Real Deal Nobunaga. Oh, I'm still not sure what's supposed to be genuine about that one. Are there really multiple Nobus right now? In Gaga, Ichigo's neighbor's neighbor, you've got the leader of all the mini-Nobus, Big Nobu. And finally in Asuchi, you've got the one blocking the way to the Western Paradise, the mysterious Demon King Nobunaga and the Demon King Castle. Yeah, this is what you should expect from Kura events, I guess. Then again, the third one actually at least tried to be serious. Until the second half at least, so, you know. Good to see we're back in form here. Western Paradise? Oh, yeah, they say you can live it up real good if you head out west towards Osaka. We planned on moving there ourselves someday. But that's out of the window now that Demon King Nobunaga's blocking the way there. So who's the daimyo here in Echigo then? The famous Oda Nobu, the Demon King of Echigo and incarnation of the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven, of course. Why? What in the war? There certainly were a lot of surprising revelations yesterday, weren't there, senpai? We're definitely on the Kura train now. I knew I should have done something about Nobunaga while still around. Did you say something, Otora? Oh, sorry, just thinking out loud. I swear, how did it come to this? For the time being, let's just stay on this path the villagers told us about and head for I mean, Oda Nobu's Kasugayama Castle in the north of Echigo. Yes, that seems like the best plan of action for now. If we're lucky, maybe we'll find the Nobunaga we know there. Is that Kasugayama Castle over there? It sounds pretty lively over there. No, wait. I think they're fighting a battle there. What should we do, senpai? Wait, this could be a great opportunity. Where are you going, Otora? And she's gone. Why are you having so much trouble with them? This should be easy for you. The enemy has frighteningly powerful armored warrior on their side, my lady. It's only a matter of time until they break through the castle gates. Damn it, Imperial Capital me. Do you have to be a jerk and invade your opponent right after starting a new game? And then there's that Kaiser Nobunaga or whatever bringing in robotic warriors, even though it's the Warring States period. What kind of Nobusu power fantasy BS is that? And calling herself Kaiser of all things? Please. Me on the other hand, I'm the only general in this castle. I know it's hard to find good retainers, but this is nuts. Now I'm gonna have to go out there myself. Lady Nobunaga, we've got another threat at the back of the castle now. They've got a beautiful but frighteningly strong warrior in their ranks too. It won't be long before they break through the rear gates. Well, this sucks. I just had to end up with a weird spirit origin after I get sent here. I mean, is it me or is my cape a different shape? While you were blabbing on about nonsense like that, Lady Nobunaga, I just received a report that the enemy have broken through the rear gates. Their general seems weirdly familiar with the castle's defenses. We can't even slow her down. Damn it. Alright, you lot handle the front gate for a while. Try to hold them off while I see to these invaders at the rear gate myself. Also, is it just me or are you speaking awfully casually to me for a lowly infantryman? It's just you, my lady. Now hurry up and get out there already. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, at least the Nobus seem to be self-aware that this is nonsense, so... Did you really think this would be enough to stop me? This is the funniest thing I've seen in ages. Odora's certainly excited, isn't she? Right, for some reason she seems to know the way to the castle very well, and she's batting aside the enemy soldiers like gnats. That's far enough. You in the white. I'm putting a stop to your little escapade myself. Let's make this snappy. I need to hurry up and get back to the front gate. Well now, I don't think I've ever seen such a boldly unabashed thief before. And talking to me like that, in this castle, how low the Fool of Ovari has fallen. There's no way you can beat me, so I suggest you just hand over the castle now. What was that? I'm sure I heard you wrong, because it sounded like you called me a fool. And I think you even added some nonsense about me not being able to beat you. I don't know who you think you are. You should know that while I can forgive a joke or two, I will not tolerate any true insults. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say that again then. You can never beat me, Fool of Ovari. You're dead. Three-line formation. Fate is decreed by the heavens. What's going on? Why didn't my shots hit her? Armor is strengthened by the heart. No, it's not that. My shots are avoiding her. And glory is gained on foot. I am none other than the avatar of Bishamonten, Nagao Kagetora. I think it's pretty notable that they just kind of randomly decided that Nagao Kagetora should have a simpler costume to go with the food and all that. There has been servants after this, like welfare servants and that probably could have used that as well. They didn't get one. That's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Man, that was extremely difficult. Barely survived. Unfortunately, Kagetora isn't gonna be particularly useful in this fight itself. Oh right, I forgot. The weekly missions actually do have the assumption that you have Kagetora on the back row, or front row if you're into that. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting to run into Nagao Kagetora of Echigo here. Whoa, so Tora is actually super famous? Never could have seen that one coming. Yes, Uesugi Kenshin was known as Echigo's god of war, the strongest general of the Warring States period. And if I'm not mistaken, her birth name was Nagao Kagetora. Though I didn't know she was a woman up until now. I'm sorry for hiding my identity from you. I knew of my fame and didn't want to frighten you off. Although, did you say the strongest general of the Warring States period? I mean, that's not wrong, but still. Wait, Echigo's god of war? Is that really what they call me in your time? Echigo's god of war. I like that. I think I'll start going by it right now, in fact. So there you have it, you villainous scum of the earth, Oda Nobunaga. Nagao Kagetora, Echigo's god of war, is here to bring you to justice. Hey, come on. I haven't done that many villainous acts. Yet. Wait, hang on. Ringo? Mash? I thought that was you. Nobu from Chaldea? You look different. Yeah, my spirit origin started acting up when I first materialized here. Got a new class and everything too. Is that okay? Should I do an ascension? I take it this is the Nobunaga you two are friends with then. Lady Nobunaga, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the enemy has broken through the front gate. It won't be long before they take the castle. That's right. I forgot I was under attack on both sides. Would you give me a hand here, Rinko? I'll reward you with anything you want. Are you okay with this, Kagetora? Very well. Besides, this did used to be my castle. I certainly can't have anyone making trouble here. Let's go, Rinko. What kind of pitiful castle is this? There's nothing but weaklings here. How am I gonna get a high score like this? And then there's this armor slowing me down. Man, this battle is boring. Where's the boss of this place already? Does this seem kind of out of place for the Warring States period to anyone else? You'll not set one step further into my castle. As Nagao Kagetora... Shut up! Less yapping, more fighting. Or I'll chop off your head while you're making your introductions. Now I see, you're one of those types. You do seem to know your way around a battlefield. But I warn you, you underestimate me at your own peril. Kaketoro didn't even bat an eye at his surprise attack. No wonder she came to be known as a god of war, senpai. Where have I heard that voice before? Also, for the record, this is still my castle, got that? Okay. At least Kaketoro can be slightly more helpful here now. Let's just start by setting up some healthy buffs here as usual. Completely unnecessary, but I'm doing it anyways. And easy enough. I'm not sure why I would think otherwise. Obviously these are low level stuff here anyways, so you know, I shouldn't even bother mentioning that. That's something the fool of Ovari would probably say. Stand still, will you? Stupid heavy armor. It would seem this battle is over. And I've won. Now then, where were we? It's not over yet. Laugh. Ningen Mukotsu. He wounded me? How? It was like his spear passed through my armor. My Ningen Mukotsu cuts through armor like tissue paper. I feel a lot better without that stuffy helmet on. Thanks. Now die. How is he still alive when the blade went clean through his head? Could he be a heroic spirit known for being immortal? I don't think so. I'm guessing that's his armor at work. Look, he's using it to absorb magical energy from his surroundings. I think it's some kind of spell designed to boost healing. Really? How did you figure that out? Well, it's less that I figured it out and more that I already know who he is. And it's not right for him to have an ability like that. So we're dealing with someone unkillable, huh? Well, maybe not impossible to kill, but difficult. Either way, this is going to be quite a hassle. I still don't like how heavy this armor is, but damn if it ain't useful. Let's do this, punks. I'll kill every last one of ya. Is there something we can do? Since it's his armor healing him, I think if we can blow him and his armor away at once, that would stop him. Alright, guess that means it's up to me then. Hey, FGO's so-called God of War. Make sure you dodge this. Dodge what? I'm a little busy right now, you... Uh-oh. Get ready, Katsuzo. I'm hitting you with everything I've got. This is the Demon King's true three-line formation. Are you... Nobunaga's rail line formation seems to have worked on that warrior, but it seems to have hit Kagetora too. You really did it that time, Nobunaga. It's a good thing bullets can't hit me no matter how many you shoot at me. Why do you think I went all out like that? Nah, how's Katsuso doing? I really thought I was done for there, boss. You're still just as wild as ever, aren't you? Seems he's fine. Good. He did look cramped in there. Katsuso? This is Mori Nakayoshi. Katsuso was his childhood name. He was one of my retainers back when we were both alive. Mori Nakayoshi, as in the head of the Mori clan? That's right, and Mori Nakayoshi, the great Oni Musashi himself. Long time no see, boss. The Mori clan were one of Nobunaga's most loyal retainers, right? Do you have some connection to Mori Ranmaru then? Oh, you know about Naritoshi, girlie. Don't tell me he's more famous than me. Yeah, he is Mori Ranmaru's older brother. Alright, Katsuso. Why the hell did you attack my castle? Thanks for blasting that heavy-ass armor off on me, boss. I was getting real pissed off about being forced to do what it wanted me to do. Boss, now my body's shot to shit. Yep, looks like this is it for me. But hey, what are you gonna do? I'm just a berserker without a contract. Ain't no magical energy coming my way anytime soon. I thought as much. I knew there had to be a reason you'd try to attack me on someone else's command. Hey, Ringo? Glad to have you on the team, Mori. Thanks, Ringo. Sorry for the hassle. Alright, Katsuso. This is your chance to turn things around and... You soft in the head or something? You want to form a contract with me? Do you even know who I am? The Oni Musashi of the Mori clan. I've heard rumors about him in FGO too, and none of them were good. Are you sure about this, Ringo? It's fine. Any friend of Nobu's is a friend of mine. I like you, Master. I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. From now on, your enemies are mine, my enemies are yours too. I'll kill anyone you want, even the boss. Man, I didn't think this was going to be so exhausting. Alright, how about we talk all this over back at the castle? So wait, if... Okay, we're not done yet. What do you mean I'm Ringo's retainer now? Why does she get to be the lord of this castle? Because it makes sense. You and I are both Ringo's servants now, after all. So it's only right that she be the one to rule over this province as the castle's lord. You want me to rule this province? Besides, you said it yourself not too long ago. Broken heart-placed Nobu. Lol. Would you give me a hand here, Ringo? I'll reward you with anything you want. What was I thinking? This is great. So you're gonna be Master's retainer now, huh? See, boss? I told you I knew how to pick him. I knew I made the right choice joining Master. Not even his Imperial Highness would bring the boss under his wing. Why are you looking so smug about this? This is amazing, Senpai. You're a Warring State's daimyo now. That reminds me, since you're closer to Ringo than anyone, Nash, you should be her chief retainer. Me? Senpai's chief retainer? You happy about this? Nobunaga, Nakayoshi, Why don't we all start over as infantry? Being rewarded for the glories we earn is the way of the warring states after all. Sounds nice and clear cut to me. So, which boss do we kill first? Which boss first? Bastard. Huh, infantrywoman Nobu. Right. Oh well, it does seem like copies of me are running rampant here, so I guess we'll have to take them all out eventually. Still, I can't get over how I used to be the warring state's daimyo, and now I'm just a lowly foot soldier. Then let's start our meeting right away, shall we? Mash, would you be so kind as to tell us where we currently stand? Right. I, Mash Yurilight, chief retainer of the Chaldea clan, vow to serve Senpai with all my heart and soul. Now we're the Chaldea clan? Given the circumstances, I'd like to run this meeting in a manner befitting the Warring States period. We still don't know how or why we ended up here, but it's clear this history is not the one we know. Thus, I suggest the Chaldea Security Organization's first order of business is to gather more information about the situation. We still might not know the right from left here, but now that you're a daimyo, senpai, it's incumbent upon you to ensure your domain is stable. So to start, infantryman, bring in the map please. Yes, ma'am. Here you go, ma'am. Our domain is currently surrounded by 3 other Nobunagas, and we have little in the way of influence or soldiers. I mean, no matter where you are located, you're probably surrounded by at least 3 Nobunagas. It's no exaggeration to say ours is the weakest of all the daimyo's domains. Speaking as someone from Owari, FGO seems way too remote to be useful. The only thing here is snow, snow and more snow. Not the best plot of land. This is exactly why you're known as the Fool of Owari. FGO isn't destitute by any means, if I may say so. One of its best resources is its Reimi. Exactly. In our history, Kagetora built a thriving textile industry in FGO thanks to its Reimi plants. We should be able to fund our army by trading that Reimi in this history as well. Yeah, you guys can handle all that boring stuff. Just tell me who we're gonna attack first, Master. Good question. Well, the first target who comes to mind is the daimyo who oversees the vast domain in southern Kanto. Kaiser Nobunaga, the Nobunaga of the imperial capital. Hell yeah, let's do it. Just cause she's the boss doesn't mean it's okay for her to stick some weird armor on me and boss me around. Seriously, why Kaiser? I can't tell if it's so bad it's good or so good it's bad. We could also go after the Fool of Kai, or Akiposhi. Kai doesn't have many resources either, but it does have that gold mine Shingen opened. We shouldn't take them lightly. Kiposhi was my childhood name, by the way. Man, I was really wild back then. Then in the west there's Big Nobu, the leader of the Mini Nobu Brigade, though we don't know enough about them to say how formidable they might be. I think I can guess what they're like, but then again... There you have it, senpai. Those are the 3 factions that surround our Chaldea clan. What would you have us do? They all seem pretty tough on multiple levels. Let's take them all on at once. Whichever we attack first, we should start by recruiting more soldiers and filling our coffers. FGO has a harbor we can use for trade to earn money and gather power. Once we're ready to head out, we can decide which Nobunaga to tackle first. That's more like it. Just you wait, Master. We're gonna kill us a whole bunch of bosses. Yeah, down with Nobunaga! There you go again. You're way too disrespectful for a lowly infantryman. Should I chop you up? Is that what you want? Excuse me, but I think we're both in the infantry now. In fact, you should be addressing me with respect since I've been here longer than you. Lowly infantryman gets it. So on that note, make us proud out there, Nobu. It can't be helped. Me, an infantrywoman. That's the worst joke I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, a word of advice. Make sure you keep an eye out for revolts and coup d'etat. Trust me on that one. Infantrywoman Nobu pledged her loyalty to you. You can now choose her as an NPC. I'm the invisible Oni Musashi. Just point me at the people you want dead, and I'll kill every last one. Don't worry, master. From now on, your enemies are my enemies too. Mori Nakayoshi pledged his loyalty to you. You can now choose him as an NPC. Okay, so my immediate question here is, why does Mori Nakayoshi have the body controlling armor as one of his ascensions? That doesn't seem entirely right. But that also means I'm probably never going to actually use it, because that doesn't sound like the right way to do things. Alright, I have options. And I also have access to the shop now. The C is just extra damage, right? Yeah, so I don't actually need to get this right now. Which means I can prioritize getting the EXP and foes. Probably start with the EXPs though, so you know. Okay, well, I have options, but I can't do anything about those options, so I guess we'll start by heading out. And now I have a full set of Cs as well. Well, maybe not a full set, but you know what I mean. There we go. So, if I'm not entirely wrong, the free quests don't really do anything. Like, you can just farm whatever, so it's pretty straightforward in that sense. Then just need to optimize. Doing all the important stuff as soon as possible, so I start getting more cash money. I think it's kind of funny how Summer Nobu just has this built-in mini Garden of Avalon, and nobody ever actually mentions that, probably because it's not really worth all that much. Perfect victory as always. Alright. Okay. Yay, 5000 QP per run. If I'm not wrong, I can actually do something now, so let's head into Minova Castle. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using the guest servants unless I absolutely have to. Troops must act swiftly. Advance! It's raining. And now it's on fire. This might be bad. These enemies are almost threatening. Well, I don't foresee me getting to Kagetora's NP anytime soon, so might as well just cash in on that crit and arts buff now. When I still played JP, I seem to remember thinking that Kagetora is extremely good, and that's definitely not wrong. But I wonder how she's actually going to compare to my NP4 Lee Shuven. Probably not very well. I guess EXPCs are nice and all. I guess. Our allies are victorious. We did it, Lord. Only that, huh? Alright. Next up, I guess we need to go back and do more. That is a saber, though. I guess I can do something like this. I may not be running much variety in these teams because of bond point optimization, but what variety I can have, I guess I should take. Oh boy, Nobu Sengumi. I'm not sure how I feel about Summer Nobu and regular Nobu looking so similar on their cards. Might cause problems somewhere down the line, being so similar with the hat and all. Kakisagi Caesar. Now let's see, that works, right? Yep. So much for it actually blocking any and all buffs. And of course, I knew that it works. Just had to prove the point, I guess. This one, on the other hand, is not gonna be happening, I guess. $72k without any buffs. Except for the event buff, of course, so, you know, never mind, I guess. Let's see. Can do Toyama Castle, so I guess I should. Doesn't look like I have too many people with max limit broken CEs. Kind of need those max limit broken silver CEs right about now. It's also a shame that they kind of stopped doing quality of life updates like early, I guess. Because I could really use the update that tells me when I can update my list again. Here I think I'll go like this. That should be fine. Chaldea clan, moving out. No story, huh? I was actually kind of expecting to see some.
死なんと戦えば生き、生きんと戦えば死さ。要するに考えてもしょうがないということ。
Gain resistance to all attacks, huh?
わしのビートが撃ち
Annoying, but alright.
燃え尽きるほど本能
This place is unfortunately not on
し
fire.
幻じゃ。
Guess I'll start out by dealing with these.
じゃ。イエイ。それじゃ。
Well, let's go like that. That'll be fine.
死ね。
Is this big Nobu actually the big Nobu we've been hearing about? Or is this just a regular big Nobu?
わしのビートが撃ち落せ。よかろう。放て。 よばしじゃ。死ね。わしこそが第六天魔王織田信長じゃ。
Cashing in on that salt. Our allies are victorious. We did it, Lord. Moving on to Kawanakajima. I don't foresee myself finding max limit broken 5-star CEs, so I'm just gonna nab the regular option then. I'm trembling with excitement, Lord. Whoa! I think this time I'm actually gonna leave the burn on Maonobu so I can remove possible defense debuffs from Mori instead. Alternatively, since these have an annoying attack down debuff gimmick going on, might want to remove them instead. Also, good job activating the skills in the wrong order. And that seems about right.
くだらねえ。戦場じゃ強いやつが勝つだけなんだよ。
皆さん、勝ち時を上げましょう。
Everyone, let's raise our voices to victory. That's... this one doesn't have any kind of CE drops, I guess. Cool. Cool. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm trembling with excitement, Lord. This might be tough unless you have someone with Hawkeye. Carmine Shine, chance to reduce damage taken to 0. Thanks, I hate it. Mori does have, like, Invul Pierce or something, yeah, apply Invincible on NP. Not exactly ideal, but I guess we'll have to deal with that. That's a lot of stars, I guess.
Thank you.
It hasn't exactly been long and I already hate it. Also, it would be nice if Nobu didn't just die. They all evaded it, because of course they did. Miserable. Absolutely miserable. At least these things aren't strong or anything, but Jesus Christ, this is obnoxious.
メッセイメッセイそれだけかこの我が視界ごと飲み干してくれよであるメッセイ目障り口から魔王剣この程度をこらえてみせいそれだけか夢幻
よっしゃー俺に命令すんじゃねえずらんなよちょすぎじゃね
えやば
What can I even say about this? This is just not very good.
それじゃ
Please don't kill Mori. I am exceptionally sad.
わしに任せよ燃え尽きるほど本能し待たせたな
Please go through.
三回神仏怪人作戦我こそは大楽天魔王敗戦織田信長乗ってきたのわし必殺の大楽天魔極意派
I was under the impression that the evade rate is 70%. This is more like 90. It isn't actually, but shut up. I assume these things are not divine. I mean, they are a divine pain in my ass, but you know. I'm an idiot. Summer Nobu has had sore hits all along. Oh my god, I am so stupid. Ugh. Probably should have read up what Summer Nobu can actually do. Given that he is a new servant and all that. Would have saved me a lot of pain. feels pretty good that I decided to completely ignore this gimmick back in Lost Belt 4 when William Tell did it. Because I feel like I wouldn't have a fun time with that. Not sure why I even bothered activating anything. Oh my god, I'm free. That wasn't awful at all. Yay, triple octuplets. Something I don't need. Moikatamas, on the other hand, are something I do need. Oh, first Bitten's Dragon Gem, let's go. Unifying the nation and taking control are our goal, Lord. Gonna have to buy some EXPs, I guess. And of course we need to get the mandatory welfare servants don't change dialogue, as usual. And I think she gets an actual new skill, of course, so let's throw those in real quick. What is this? What is this exactly? 1 turn evade and 3 turn NPK nap. Alright, that's fine at 9. I forget if the final skill is an NP charge, because that won't be fine at 9. Unless it's automatically like 20% and doesn't increase. In that case it's probably fine. I am running low on frosts though, or eternal ice, whatever. Because these will only, in theory, last me long enough where I need to farm more to get summer release going. Anyways, let's go control Oshi Castle. This should be easy enough. Troops must act swiftly. Advance! violent force and an island core. Exceptionally annoying, but alright. I don't foresee this lasting very long, so I'll just pop everything here. Well, maybe not Kagetora's arts buff. I might want that later. Yeah, let's go with that right now, actually. That's fine. Wait, what happened to the NPK now? It's for one turn? Did I seriously look at that wrong? No. There's no way I looked at that wrong, because I already was under the impression it was one turn, and then I was surprised because it specifically said 3. I need to check that. Oops, accidentally muted the game instead of the mic. So I could remove the lemur in my throat or something. Whoops. I need to check that. That doesn't seem right. Unifying the nation and taking control of our co-lord. Okay, hold on. I need to check this.
Yeah.
Apparently it does say one turn. I'm an idiot. Wow. Ooh, there's an actual plot in here. Go figure. Let's do that. Caldea clan, moving out. I have the latest report, my lady. The 3rd Heroic Spirit Soldier Regiment and 2nd Transportation Corps we sent to invade FGO were both defeated. Along with the armored Heroic Spirit Soldier Type A sent along to command them, Oni Musashi. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? Who, me? I don't think there's anything I need to say. It sounds like the Heroic Spirit Soldiers we provided performed perfectly well. Any losses incurred due to the strategic miscalculation on your part are no concern of ours. Not that fool. The Heroic Spirit Restraint Armor. I thought they were supposed to give me complete control over any Heroic Spirit imprisoned in them. So why did Katsuzo go off the battle on his own, when I never authorized his deployment? Oh, that. Yes, well, theoretically the Heroic Spirit Restraint Armor Type A can indeed control any Heroic Spirit perfectly. But in practice, the subject's mental state can have a significant effect on that control. Katsuzo Mori, was it? I'm afraid the restraints fare worse on berserkers and those with mental corruption. Never mind the excuses. Are you sure the next one's going to work? Absolutely. Your control over this subject should be much more reliable thanks to a subject's stable mental states. Now then, since the ritual for these introductions is a crucial part of the process. Come forth, manslayer monster Okita Soji. There is no right or wrong on the battlefield. There is only death to Nobus. You call this reliable control? She looks ready to jump me the moment I look away. And she's not even wearing one of those restraints. Oh, she is, I assure you. Unlike that bulky armor set, this underwear-like heroic spirit restraint armor type B is perfect for speedy types. As for her remark, she's set up to kill Nobunaga since that's who you're up against, so I'm afraid there's little to be done there. Alright. So, what does your boss want? All he asks is that we are guaranteed the freedom to move around outside the Imperial capital, and that you continue to purchase heroic spirit soldiers from us. Fine. I can turn a blind eye as long as you don't get in my way. Wonderful. I'm so glad you're a reasonable Nobunaga. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I'd best be on my way. We'll have those extra heroic spirit soldiers you ordered ready to go no later than tomorrow. Oh, and we'll also be providing you a prototype of the kind we discussed earlier, if you're so inclined to try it yourself. Can't let my guard down for a moment with that guy. You guys have been looking into them, right? What have you learned? Yes, ma'am. So far they appear to be doing nothing but good deeds. Donating food and supplies to the needy, treating the sick, that sort of thing. We haven't seen any sign of them trying to sabotage our operations. Anything else? Well, they do seem to be holding sermons whenever they give people any supplies. Oh? I see. Pardon the intrusion, my lady. We've just received word that enemy forces from FGO are making their way towards the Imperial capital at incredible speed. There aren't many of them, but we have confirmed a few powerful servants among them. Their firepower is nothing like that of the old FGO Nobunaga army. So my FGO self has made her move. She must have gotten a rogue servant or two to join her. I was planning on taking her out first since her faction was the weakest and smallest. But I guess you really can't count me out when my back's up against the wall. Alright, you're up, manslayer monster Okita Soji. Where do you get off having 5 stars? Dead to Nobus everywhere. Also, when the hell am I getting a swimsuit version? 2 months. Reliable control my ass. Heroic spirit soldiers or not, they're still just rank and file, hardly a threat to us. Not a one of them's been able to put up a decent fight. Just can't count on fighters who have to depend on weird armor. Isn't that just what you were doing not too long ago? Actually, whatever happened to that armor anyway? It was too heavy to move around in, so I took it off and put it up as a decoration in the tea room. Wanna come check it out, boss? Looks pretty nice as long as you don't have to wear it. Your taste is just as baffling now as it was back then. On a different note, is it just me or is this Imperial capital way too advanced for the Warring States period? What idiot approved this anachronistic crap? That said, I like that the public bathrooms here all have bidets. Gotta give Imperial capital me props for that. Once you go bidet, you'll never go back to the old way. What's a bidet? Only the greatest invention ever to come out of the 20th century. I'll have to let you experience its greatness for yourself later. Whatever it is, it must be amazing for you to be this excited about it. By the way, can you tell us how much farther we have to go to reach the enemy base smash? At this pace, I expect to reach Kaiser Nobunaga's HQ in the Imperial Capital's Central District in half a day or so. It looks like there's a bunch of people gathered over there. I wonder what's going on. Let's go check it out. Now everyone, no need to shove. We have plenty of stock to go around. This is great. We haven't been getting as many rations lately, so this is gonna help me out a ton. Now I won't have to worry about making ends meet for a while. Do the people living in the Western Paradise really eat like this every day? Of course they do. The people of the Western Paradise enjoy lives of richness and bounty. You're all welcome to join us there as soon as Demon King Nobunaga is no more. Those warrior monks seem to be handing out food and supplies. Do you think they work for the Imperial capital Nobunaga? Judging by the way they're dressed, maybe they're monks from somewhere? Do you recognize them, Kyaketora? They don't seem to be from any temple or shrine around here. Hang on. Where'd Nakayoshi go? Rap. Hey punk, who gave you permission to set up shop here? Excuse me? Are you talking to us? Lady Nobunaga of the Imperial Capital has granted us full permission to conduct our affairs as we see fit. Furthermore, this is not a shop. We're part of a charitable organization that... Shut it! This is Master stuff now, so you're supposed to get permission from her. I'm sorry, I thought I made myself clear. Lady Kaiser Nobunaga has granted us full... Oh, so now you're just outright disrespecting my master, huh? And I guess you're just gonna have to die. What is wrong with this man? He won't listen to a word I say. Stop it, Mori. That's enough out of you, villain. I won't let you threaten the Imperial capital's peace anymore. Ow! The hell? Who do you think you are, you? I am captain of the Imperial capital Shinsenkumi's first unit, Manslayer monster Okita Soji. No more disturbing the peace here. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. Refuse and I'll cut you down where you stand. Manslayer monster? What in the world do you think you're doing, Okita? Also, a monster. What are you? Dead to Nobus. Feel the pain of my going without swimsuit for years on end. You're attacking me just like that? Why are you blaming me? I don't choose who gets swimsuits around here. Senpai, something doesn't seem right with Okita. I'm sure you will get your swimsuit this year. Wow, it has been a while, hasn't it? I suspect she's being controlled just like Nakayoshi was earlier. In which case, I think our only option is to hit her hard enough to snap her out of it. Hell yeah! She was irritating the shit out of me. Hang on, master. I'll just go chop off her head and present it to you. No heads, please. I don't need a spare. I'm at the top of my game thanks to my new underwear, so I'd worry more about you next than mine, villains. You don't even hear me coughing today. Nobody disturbs the Imperial capital's peace on my watch. We're totally the bad guys here, aren't we? We were the villains all along. More of evade nonsense. It's one hit. Oh, this This is gonna be the same thing as the Kurat rating, isn't it? One hit every turn. Alright, well let's set this shit on fire, I guess.
是ぜひに及ばず陳滅あるのみ。わしのビートが有頂天。わしに任せよ。
And I guess I can just kind of bust through this.
である。わしじゃ。うはははは。きれい。 そこ。それだけか。
And I think that's the end of Manslayer Monster Okita Soji.
乗ってきたの。オーブンナー。 であるか。わしじゃ。司令。メッセージ。放て。イエイ。うはははは。メッセージ。うむ、当然の結果じゃな。
Simple enough. Ugh, I can't believe I lost. Ugh, you barely even used your territory before. You just had to give us a hard time with it now, didn't you? That aside, your skill with the sword is truly impressive. I don't know which heroic spirit you are, but you were a most formidable opponent. Ugh, I can't have a swimsuit. At least be Okita Santa? Soji Claws? Yeah, what am I doing here? I remember being summoned to this land, but after that... Oh, she dead now? Nope, she's still alive, Master. Don't worry, I'll finish her off right now. Stop! Okita's a friend of ours. It looks like she fainted, but at least she's come back to her senses. We should let her rest up for a while until she's back on her feet. Say, where did those warrior monks go? Looks like they ran off in the confusion. Too bad, I had more questions for them. Warrior monks, huh? What do we do now, Master? We can't leave FGO unoccupied forever, so I say we keep heading for the Imperial capital Nobunaga's HQ. Like they say, the best strike is the one your opponent never sees coming. I think she saw it coming like several days ago. Then let's be on our way. The enemy lies in the Imperial capital. Down with Nobunaga. Do you have to put it like that? And I guess we get more of the story right off the bat. This is... wait. That's not the damage CE. Oh, I guess I'll follow the instructions then. Just in case it does actually drop something. That'll be fine. Enemy forces have infiltrated the complex. They'll be here any moment. So they're here, are they? I never expected I'd be the first to drop out. But then, this battle isn't over yet. You, bring me that prototype thing. Are you sure, my lady? We still haven't finished making adjustments to it. That's fine. I don't expect it to be much help anyway. Mostly curious about what it is they're up to. Also, if I'm defeated, you lot are to surrender to me from FGO. But my lady, surely you can't. Don't worry, that me is a lot more reasonable than she looks. Especially now that she's found some capable retainers. Yes, my lady. Understood. Now then, won't be any fun if I make it too easy for them. If I have to go out, I'm going out with a bang. Nagao Kagetora, Echigo's God of War has arrived. Prepare yourselves for defeat, Oda Nobunaga of the Imperial Capital. I could really get used to going by God of War like this. Someone's certainly enjoying herself. So, you've come. Oh yeah, how's it going, somewhat slimmer boss? You got a lot of nerve making me fight in that heavy ass armor. Just cause you're the boss doesn't mean it's okay for you to slap some weird armor on me and boss me around. I didn't make you do anything. You ran off on your own, remember? Well, what are you gonna do? This is Onimusashi we're talking about after all. You've got a real soft spot for Mori, don't you, Nobu? You must be Ringo, the new lord of Echigo. Between you, Nagao Kagetora, Echigo-me and Katsuso, I have to admit, I don't like my chances. Does that mean you'll be willing to surrender without a fight, Imperial Capital Nobunaga? Don't be ridiculous, kid with the eggplant-colored Pika bangs. I'm the Oda Nobunaga who advanced this Imperial Capital 300 years in the blink of an eye. There's no way I'm just going to roll over and die. Is that what I think it is? A holy grail fragment? It's time to wake up, demon. Show me what you made of. Oh. You're doing this now. What's that? It looks like the dark giant we saw in the last Imperial Capital? No way, a divine spirit class monster? Where'd this thing come from? I knew this boss was pretty badass in her own right. What do you think you're doing, Imperial Capital me? As if you need me to spell it out. Try not to die too quickly on me. Can't say I was expecting that to pop up at this point. $100k. And of course it has passive healing, because why wouldn't it? Okay, let's set everything on fire. Slap some big buffs. And then probably win in like 2 turns. Yeah, I'm liking my chances of doing this in 2 turns. It's not gonna be enough, is it? No, it was more than enough because I'm just that good, I guess. What does this drop, like dust? Surdos. I am so close to being free from dust forever. Or at least the next 2 years. Probably gonna release a servant that like wants 200 dust in like 2 weeks. I should have known. This doesn't even count as a prototype. It was downright defective. It would seem this is it for you, Oda Nobunaga of the Imperial Capital. Nagao Kagetora, the guardian of FGO, huh? Never expected you would be summoned here. Then again, maybe it was inevitable, given the structure of this world. Hey, Imperial Capital me? Any other last words? Don't waste your time asking when you really don't care. None of this could be helped. Farewell, Oda Nobunaga. As for you, Ringo of Chaldea, I'm going to be watching closely from the great beyond to see if you can survive in a world this harsh. Nobunaga of the Imperial Capital has disappeared. Does this mean we won? Hey boss, what's that? Don't say it, Katsuzo. I'm still me no matter what. Alright, Ringo. Let's get out of here. Now that we've won Kanto for you, you'd better not be stingy with our rewards. Everyone, let's raise our voices to victory. Okay, at least I'm generating money now. Not a meaningful amount of money, but money nonetheless. I assume there's nothing I can actually do here that's like helpful. So I guess I'll go and do this. This is primarily cold drops, so do that. Secondarily, bronze drops, that's understandable. Kind of expected I would have made a lot more progress here over time, but I guess we're still kind of in the early parts here.
よっしゃーじゃああれは10点弱そうなのは3点
わしの
サーバントは100点だぞマスター
是非に及ばず人滅あるのみこの我が視界ごと飲み干してくれよ燃え尽きるほど本能しわしのビートが有頂天
俺に命令するんじゃねえ
Not entirely sure why infantrymen are showcased as being Onis here. It also means that they probably have the Oni tag, but I don't think that actually matters like at all. Speaking of things that don't matter, I'm now reminded of the fact that looking at the skills and whatnot via Atlas Academy's stuff, it looked like they actually added the upgrade for first Hassan into the game, which is super interesting because that's supposed to come out like sometime next year. I know it was tied to specifically the Babylonia anime campaigns, and we didn't get it then, and obviously there is no Babylonia campaign happening now. So I wonder what they're going to tie that into. I guess it wouldn't be anniversary because it's not like they added any of the other stuff related to that. So I'm not sure what's the plan here. Anyways, let's get rid of Naoe Eretsuna. I'm not sure. Is the Camelot movie coming out, or like the second part in America, or is it related to Solomon anime, or what part? Seems kind of random to me, but I'm certainly not going to complain. That sure makes Hassan a lot better. Maybe that's giving it too much credit, but eh. Anyways, that was straightforward. Yay. Next up, Gold Mine. Just for damage here, I guess. Fine. Caldea clan, moving out. Well, while this is happening, I can actually kind of check the thing out here. Aggressive clicking noises. That's what everyone is here for. Okay. This might be tough unless you have someone with intense eyes. Kind of vague, but I guess. Right, so looking at this, the skill Hassan would have is translated on sites as Abyss of Death, and it's going to be Death's Abyss instead, I guess. Let's put some crit damage on this. Why not? 80% miss. Why not? Why not? That's how it be. Now I can remove all those defense debuffs here. Then start getting more, I guess. Hopefully that's enough. Ooh, horseshoe. I don't need horseshoes ever, I don't think. Ooh, that's nice. Unifying the nation and taking control are our goal, Lord. Suris. Ah, I need to actually get more EXP first, don't I? Wouldn't actually get all that much, but you know, small steps. Oh wow, my QP has fallen down to 564 million. Let's hope this is actually gonna be enough. Maybe I'll get the super suck. Nope, of course not. What the hell happened there? Moving on. Nobu Nobu. Nobu no 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 Nobu Nobu. Silver, huh? Everyone, or orders are to depart. Whoa. Our next target will be the Mini-Nobu Brigade in Kaga. First off, before we get started, can I ask you something? Of course. What is it, Kagetora? What in the world are Mini-Nobus? Honestly, I have no idea either. In that case, here's a Mini-Nobu refresher. Mini-Nobu diagram. Sigil of the Mini-Nobu, hat. Many believe this to actually be the user. Mini-Nobu hair, ridiculously silky cuticles. Mini-Nobu eye, always has an eye out for material things as well as the unattainable paid vacation. Mini-Nobu mouth. It has been observed that they can mimic various voices and sounds, and all the sounds they emit are of extremely high quality. Mini-Nobu body. A curvaceous but stumpy body. Combat power. Surprisingly high considering their appearance, also quite skilled with a variety of weapons. Many Nobus are embodiments of Nobunaga's subconscious that came about due to a freak Holy Grail accident. It's still not clear how they work, but they've been known to spontaneously reproduce, regenerate and evolve, to the point that they can be a pain for most servants to fight. Thus far, Chaldea has been unable to conduct a thorough analysis on them, according to a trusted source. Let's just file them under mysterious life forms and call it a day. I don't really want to think about them too much, and besides, I'm tired enough as it is. And that's all she wrote. I see. Actually, no, I really don't see, and that explanation didn't shed any light on the matter. Still, those things are impressively cute, especially for having to do with Nobunaga. They might be cute, but they're also surprisingly ruthless. Come to think of it, how did they even end up with a domain of their own? According to my research, the mini-Nobus used to work for all the other Nobunagas before they set off on their own. Some were dissatisfied with their treatment, some want to advance their careers, and some just want to watch the world burn. But whatever their reasons, they eventually assembled in the Kaga province and officially founded a new nation of the Mini-Nobus, by Mini-Nobus, for the Mini-Nobus. What in the world are they thinking? So, how do we handle them? Cut them down at the root? Mow them down where they stand? How are those any different? I'd say if we can capture them and get them to obey us, they could at least make decent foot soldiers. The one good thing about them is you can use them as much as you like without wearing them out. Well, that's why they are currently having their own nation. I think I see why they left you now. See, Naga Kagetora gets it. Nobu, Nobu. Nobu, 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 Nobu. Well, I don't know where I am or what these things want with me. Now what? Nobu, Nobu, Nobu. Nobu, 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 Nobu. Hey, these are chilled pickles. That's real nice of you. What's that? This area is famous for them? Not bad. Not bad at all. No boo-boo, no boo-boo. Sure, I don't mind staying here away. Sure, I don't mind staying here a while. Not with chilled pickles this good. Besides, I still have to look for the others. No boo, no boo. Hey, get off, you're bothering me. No, 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 boo, 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 boo. Nobu? Now what? Whatever's going on, they seem real worked up about it. Trying to make Nobu noises decreases my intelligence, I guess. There is nothing to be gained by letting such evil creatures run amok. Exterminate them all in the name of Lord Makuzu. Nobu? Commencing capture of unidentified life forms. Eliminate all that resist. Nobu, Nobu, all impure beings shall bow before the might of our god. Nobu, Nobu. Begging for mercy when you can only speak nonsense? What a joke. Let's hurry this up and... Angry noises. Who are you? This is Shinsengumi territory now. Don't think any of you are making out of here alive. Nobu! Nobu! What do you want with us? We're only trying to exterminate these creatures to make the world a better... Who cares? This is Shinsengumi territory now. That's all there is to it. This is getting us nowhere. Armored monks, eliminate him now! Preparing to eliminate enemy servants. Numbers 1 through 16 surround him. That's more like it. Hey little guys, snap out of it. If you want to live, then come with me. Nobu! Nobu. No sooner do we come here to scout things out than we find a battle already in progress. Are those the mini-nobus you were talking about? That's them alright. It looks like they're fighting people from a different faction. That looks like Hijikata. So he's an acquaintance of yours. How would you like to handle this? Fortunately, we're downwind at the moment, so if we act quickly, we could easily wipe out both sides at once. That smiles of yours is entirely too creepy, laughing tiger. But you've got a point. They're both enemies of yours, right, Master? This is perfect. Let's mow them all down right now. That could be Caldea's Hijikata. I see. It sounds like things aren't that cut and dry then. In that case, for the time being, why don't we help the mini-nobus and this Hijikata person? If they give us any trouble afterwards, then we can cut them all down. No wonder you came to be known as Echigo's god of war. The prospect of losing never even occurs to you, does it? It's a little freaky, honestly. Oh, shut up. At any rate, we can't pass up this chance. Nakayoshi, you go around and flank them from the left. I'll get out in front of the mini-nobus and face those guys head on. Shut up, don't tell me what to do. Do you mind, Mori? Sure, Master. Just fine with following your orders. Let's do this. Roar. Mori seems oddly willing to listen to you, Senpai. I'll say, I've never seen him listen to anyone besides you in my entire life. Nobu! Nobu! Suck it up. If you want to make a life for yourselves, you're gonna have to fight for it. If any of you turn tail, I'll cut you down myself. Advance! Cut them up! Advance! Couldn't have said it better myself. I see you understand the essence of war. Who are you? You with these monk guys? I'm Ringo of Chaldea. We'll back you up, Hijikata. Let's save the chit-chat for after these guys are dead. Nakao Kagetora has arrived. Worry not, mini nobus. I'm here to help. Warrior monk question mark, I see. Well, this shouldn't be too hard. Roketora's damage is still kind of lacking, but I guess that's to be expected when you're at level 60. Even if you do have a 100% extra damage going on.
メッセイ打ち払え魔王剣やば
These things are extremely low level. I guess they don't have much in the
である
form of offense in that case.
メッセイ であるかメッセイ
Yeah, that's not a lot of damage they have.
天魔早々巨人と消えよその方程度が我が歩みを止めるなど叶わぬことと知れ
What? Kagetora of FGO? They must be the ones in the report. All units fall back. Casualties 30%. Continued territory preservation. Difficult. Retreat. We don't have enough fighters to go after them. Looks like this is it for now. Thanks, Ringo. You were a big help. So, who are these guys? Oh yes, this is... I'm the one who should be asking you that, you pig log. Who do you think you are, looming over my master like that? What was that? Who the hell are you? You'll shut that mouth of yours right now if you know what's good for you. Will you two stop it? We don't have time for this crap. This is the whole problem with berserkers. Yeah, I know I spent that one summer as a berserker, so you don't have to remind me. Nobwa, Nobubu. It's difficult to make out what they're saying, but I think they're happy. It's difficult to make out what they say. Why am I rereading this? Sure they are. Didn't they just say so? You can understand them, Hijikata? More or less. Does this mean you're willing to merge with the Chaldea clan then? Nobuwa! Nobu! They say that's fine. Besides, apparently things been tough for these guys all around the country. This'll make stuff way easier. You'll never run out of these things no matter how hard you work them. Finally, no more toiling in obscurity as an infantry woman for me. Go ahead and make me a daimyo right now if you like. No boo boo! No boo boo boo! What is this? Are they booing me? Don't worry, working for the Chaldea clan means 2 days off every week and no overtime whatsoever. We're even planning to all go on a trip to Sado Island together during summer vacation. Why Sado? If we're going to go on a trip, should it be somewhere a little farther away? GOLD is why. I've got a good feeling about this. Don't be silly. I know there's a silver mine there, but there can't be more than a little gold dust left by now. I've certainly never heard of any gold mines around there. I've got sort of like a Warring States isekai vibe about that area. I think it's worth a bit of digging there too. Getting back on track, Mini-Nobus, you'll all be starting out as infantry just like everyone else. But if you work hard, you could be promoted up to a samurai general one day. Nobu! Nobu no! I just realized they look exactly like you, boss. What are you talking about? The only thing we share is a color scheme. Hey, why are you being so friendly to them? Huh? Hang on. If they're all infantry too, does this mean I'm the same rank as them? Nobu. They say it's good to be part of the team, boss. This can totally be helped. I'm Hijikata Toshizo, Vice Commander of the Shinsengumi. What's that? You want me to command the infantry? Fine, but warring states or not, I'm Shinsengumi first and foremost. Don't forget that. Hijikata Toshizo pledged his loyalty to you. You can now choose him as an NPC. Starting to get messy, but beans. Okay, Fukashi Castle. I don't think there's anything particularly difficult about this. Okay, well, turns out I do have someone with max limit broken 5-star CE here. Bless you, Sua. That's all I needed. Yeah, since this only drops gold, I may as well slap some punch CEs around. I think that's fine. Troops must act swiftly. Advance! Alright, 3 horses, fine. If possible, I would like to remove some of these on the first turn, so that's what I'm gonna do. Mildly annoying attack down gimmicks going around and all that, so yeah. Yeah, that wasn't particularly difficult, huh? Alright, I think I do one more node and then I'll be done for the night. Let's see, Shibata Castle. No drops, so I can kind of do whatever the hell I want here, I guess. I'm sure I won't be horribly punished for kind of going in without care for the gimmick. Last time it worked out, except I spent like 20 minutes doing the fight, so you know, well, maybe not my finest move. Might be tough without something. I don't care. I'm sure this can possibly go poorly. What is this? Instant death? Doesn't say chance to inflict instant death, but am I about to get horribly punished? Oh. Well, let's get rid of the first one immediately. That sort was an instant death. Instant death. But yeah, this isn't too bad even like this. At this point, at most it kills one of my servants per turn. So I think I have plenty of time to do this. Simple enough. Still considering if I actually want to stop here or not. Because I don't know. I feel like I could go on. Oh, that's another ascension, and I don't have the ability to do anything with that right now. Yeah, No, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna farm a bit of EXP out of the friend point gacha so I can get so that I can get Kogetora up to 70. Maybe get enough EXP to also get her to 80 eventually. Yeah, I have 0 EXP for that, but I guess I can still slap skills up. But yeah, basically I'm done here. I'm gonna continue tomorrow, as I do. I think this is probably gonna take like most of the week, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. I might start a bit earlier tomorrow. That was kind of the plan today as well, but complications arose, as they do. So, you know. But with that being said, what was this skill again? There is no NP charge here. Good. Good. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna keep on doing this tomorrow. Probably try to farm some stuff outside of the event and all that, as I usually do. So with that, have a good one and beans.